Hey, what's up guys? Abella Coding here, and today I'm going to show you how to use deployment tracker. So first things first, you're going to want to open the folder you installed from GitHub, and it'll look something like this. And you want to put the video you want to test inside the directory. So the video I'm testing looks a bit like this, where he opens it like that, and that's it. Okay. So now, first things first, you're going to want to open this in GitHub. So you want to, or not GitHub, Visual Studio. Open this folder up and you'll get something like this. Then uh, first file you want to go to is videos to PNG, and you want to put the name of the video you're working on. So we got test one here, and then you can run the code, and then it'll extract the frames into independent images. Now with these frames, you're going to want to open your browser and go to color picker, and then you're gonna want to go, I like this website, but you can use any website you want, and then you want to drag your image into here, the first image. Now you're gonna zoom in. So when it's done, you can go to the main file here, and we're gonna be editing a few things to make it work with this video. So first of all, make sure this is the correct video. So it's not, so I'm gonna have to make it test one. Okay, and now you're gonna have to work on setting these intervals. So I already set these up for this video, and for any videos that have the same lighting, the same color interval should work. So as you can see here, you got, this is the blue one, which is, the red is 42, which is in the red interval. The green is 38, which is within this interval, and the blue is 99, which is within this interval. You're gonna have to, you want to have them like decently strict, but not too strict. Like you want to do plus or minus 10 or 20, just to just so you have a bit of breathing room, but so other things don't, but it doesn't register other things. So now what you want to do is you want to go for each of these points. So this is the blue point. You're gonna want to grab the X and Y values. So I already selected it here, but I'll find it again. So this is the blue X and Y. The green would be 732 and 254. And this doesn't have to be too precise. It just has to, you just gotta click on the dot. And this is, yeah, 295. And then same here, the green should be around the same pixels. And then you see all of these are within the green intervals, like 200 to 255. This is from 200 to 255. And this is from, oh, this is not. It's a good catch. Let's do this. That's 75. Let's do 70. Let's bring this down to 110. So now after you got all that ready, so you got the initial coordinates started, you should be able to run the code. And then, so then you'll see I'll start and I'll give you an estimated time to complete. So you just gotta wait until it finishes, and if there's ever any issues, it'll throw you an error. So here it'll be finishing up, and it'll be finishing up the last few frames, and then it'll give us any frames that were bad, and then I'll say results saved to, and then it'll be a file in this CSV. So test one data. Then should give you all the proper values here, the angular velocity and the angular acceleration. And now this is the test data you're looking for. Okay, just for the fun of it, I'll show you what happens when you set bad color ranges. So I set the yellow here to be a very open color range. So if I run the code, it'll take a while, but eventually it'll see that there's way too many data points and it'll give me an error. It's gonna say that there's like too many data points, or it can't find one in the interval, and then So it says no yellow points in the interval. Try changing color insert color range. So you'll see that here there's yellow points scattered everywhere, and none of them happened to be within the interval. So it thought the holes were yellow because the color range wasn't well set. So um, when it says tolerance, when it talks about tolerance, it's this thing here, and this changes per resolution but it's basically around what does it consider a mistake. So here, yeah, just another error like that. So I'm gonna close the program here. And most of the time, Control C or Command C, or no, just Control C will kill the program if it's giving you a lot of errors. So that's an example of how an error would look like. Now, additionally, if you don't want to see the images because there's just like one or two bad frames, you can go to if there's point here, and then you can select this and then press Control slash, and that will make sure that it doesn't present anything. No image. It won't show any image. So when you're finished, this is how the CSV will look like. I just put it in the sheets for fun. So give you a nice chart like this. Is the angles changing over time. And that's about it. That shows how to use deployment tracker, and I gave you how to handle the errors. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. And don't forget to like and subscribe.